Welcome back! This is Golden Squad, and I am your host and GM Luke. This session marked the return of the entire squad. And as you may have figured out from the last episode, I am now running 2 groups on alternating weeks. This is the OG Golden Squad, and I will continue to air them every other week. The new series, Renegades, will air right between Golden Squad episodes, and it takes place in the same universe, if you couldn't tell from the same characters. Also, no pressure to listen to Renegades if you don't like our new group, although you should because they're cool people, but the content just fills in a few background details and a few alternate perspectives, so you won't miss out on anything if you don't listen. Alright, let's listen to the OG Golden Squad. Hello!
Hello!
We're all back.
Did we
Been
leave?
a while.
Yeah, it has. We did kind of leave. Not all of us left, but some of us left.
Some of us.
Yeah.
Callum.
The audience is none the wiser.
No one will know.
The last time that everyone was together, what we did was the Semina Mastermind, I think. So you guys saved a cruise ship, Cruise 2, or Speed 2. You saved the concert, or wherever it was that you were at, and everybody's happy. And then, before that was the intermission, you were invited to a dinner with all the leadership of Phi, and you went to a concert in the meantime, so that's what was happening. And then, what I was planning on doing was having a offshoot session, but a lot of plans changed at the last minute, and so I had to throw together the first episode of the arc. We were all available for it, or everyone except Callum, or everyone except Edward was available for it. So I was like, oh, I guess the only thing I have that I could fit in this space is episode 1 of arc 6. So that's what we did. And so what happened there was, it was a shorter session. The 3 of you were there, but only 2 of you went to the dinner with the Phi leadership, and Jade and Zack were in the room, and was it Callum floating just outside Hannah's nullification range? What was the goal there? Observing things? I think you set up a camera with Zack.
Yeah, in case anything went down, Callum was the powered backup.
Yeah, just as long as you don't get too close.
And he didn't want to be depowered again.
Yeah,
that wouldn't be pleasant.
I think that was the background behind it. It's like, losing your powers is scary. I don't want to risk that. That was the flavor text of not going.
Yeah.
While Zack and Jade were at this soiree, this executive dinner was served, and wine was served as well, and nobody noticed except for Zack, but Jade slipped a little something in Danielle's drink and then regretted it and immediately tried to undo that decision and failed. So
miserably.
Danielle had a sip of this substance, and so did Hannah when Hannah spilled her drink. We ended that session with the next day. It was the teaser. The next day, both Hannah and Danielle are unconscious and not waking up.
I'm a horrible person.
Yeah, you did this. And I can't remember. Did you tell Zack? I think you did.
I think I did after it happened. I tried to get his attention beforehand to like right before she drank it, to try to get him to make a move. But that failed, I think, too. So I told him afterwards, I think, if I remember right.
Yeah. And then Callum was told afterwards, and I'm assuming you'd tell Edward too when you met up with him.
Yeah.
And then in the meantime, Edward had his trial, which I kind of went over what happened in that, but it was just kind of a fun side game. I don't remember your characters' names, but you two, Kristen and Justin, got to play other characters in the trial, although Kristen's characters that she made and wrote didn't actually get used, so that feels kind of bad sometimes. I think it was still fun. Was it fun?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I had one of the best laughs I think we've had so far from you guys using your wild card, or what's it called, the curveballs at the same time.
That was really great. Countered each other.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I had to say it was like,
I can't even remember what I told you.
a different medicine or something. Brotex or something.
Brogenex, yeah. Okay, that was it was good. That was definitely one of my favorite ones. But we played some offshoot game, and we found Progenex guilty of liable, I should say, for damages to these people. So Edward won his case.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Good job, Edward.
It was a good one though. It was a really close call. I was like, ooh, ooh. It was pretty funny though.
Yeah, by the minimum amount to win, you won.
I'm glad.
You know, horseshoes and hand grenades.
So, I think we should continue from Edward meeting back up with you guys to find out what happened at the dinner. And then we continue from there.
Okay.
Yeah, Edward wasn't present at all, so he doesn't know.
This will be interesting because I really don't.
All right, so I'm guessing Jade is going to take the lead on this because Jade is the one who took the actions.
What kind of trouble did you get us into, Jade?
Well, I was following orders from Geoff. So, I mean, he wanted me to slip Danielle.
Yes?
Yeah. A concoction to, incapacitate her. And
Geoff wanted to roofie Danielle. Like, what? Who are we aligned with here?
I was trusting Geoff that he had the best intentions in figuring it all out. But then I felt guilty and I tried to stop it, but I wasn't able to.
You know, that's we're gonna roofie her. That's the solution.
I think that I did it. What was Jeff's reasoning? It was because...
Yeah, he wanted some time to take her off the table so that they can investigate her involvement with Russia without the risk of her being a foreign agent and just being able to take down anyone who does this investigation. So at least if she's guilty, they'll have her contained. If she's innocent, then they can just hold her until they determine that.
Yeah, so it kind of made sense. But then, I talked to her and I had this, bad feeling about it. So I was going by my, feelings of the matter.
It was pretty funny.
I immediately regret this decision.
Yeah, pretty much. But now we're just waiting for them to wake back up.
So we accidentally roofied 2 people. Well, I guess I wasn't there. You guys roofied 2 people on top of it.
Yeah, and it's more than just a roofie. I'm assuming that this is the stuff that Geoff was having the pharma company make to knock her out for several days. But yeah, Hannah was also hit by it, so Hannah the nullifier. And I mean, she's an old lady too, so
This is still quite a comedy of errors. It's pretty amusing.
yeah.
Yeah, I like especially Jade tried to, after she slipped it in the glass, she's like, okay, I've made a mistake. And she tried to hit the glass out of Danielle's hand to, with her glass, cheers, knock it out of her hand.
Wow.
That's not suspicious.
Yeah.
I was just too excited and a little tipsy, by that time. That's what I was trying to pull off anyways. But my acting skills,
Well, now I kind of wish I was here for that because that's pretty funny.
Yeah. I plans changed. So I had to, that's all I had that I could have done, and we were all here, so except for you. So I was like, I guess we could do that. But we kept it pretty short, so it ended pretty much was the dinner, and that's it. So this is immediately after the dinner and your case, which apparently took 1 day. Very, very open and close.
Maybe I had to travel, so maybe the case was more than a day or something like that. That way the timeline can link up better if you want.
Could be. So you guys just got the news that Danielle and Hannah are in some coma, I guess would be the best word. What do you guys want to do next? Is there any action that you want to take?
Well, probably go talk to Geoff, I guess, about it. Letting him know that it... I mean, he probably already knows, I guess.
Oh yeah, he certainly does.
Maybe...
What?
Yeah, I don't know what to do now. Is he trying to read their minds while they're knocked out? Does that work?
No. I mean, I guess it can is the better way to say that. That's a good question. I suppose it would, but only if they Like, do people have thoughts while they're dreaming? Is that
Well, can he probe into people's minds and see things that not just their surface?
he can if he rolls well for the check. So I guess if he just stays there long enough, eventually, yeah, sure.
Yeah, is it an opposed roll? Because they're not going to be able. Will they be able to resist unconscious?
Yeah, it's opposed. Yeah, right. Is it? But then the entry level is surface level thoughts. So if he rolls poorly, surface level thoughts while you're asleep is kind of a weird thing to.
You know, whatever you're dreaming about, electric sheep or something.
Right? Yeah, they're robots. So the plan is to talk to Geoff.
Yeah, maybe see what he wants us to do next, I suppose.
Are you going to talk to him by yourself? Because as of right now, nobody else.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'll go talk to him now by myself. Yeah, I'll just tell you guys. I'm gonna go chat with Geoff now that it's all taken care of and see what's next.
Just make sure to keep us informed, okay?
I will.
To Geoff. Okay, you're shown back to Jeff's office, and he says, so I assume you've heard the news.
Yes. Well, about her being knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did that?
Yeah.
happen?
Oh, yeah. No, I heard that it all went down how we planned. What's next, I suppose? What I'm just curious.
Roll will.
Will, I got 16 total.
16 total?
Yeah.
He goes, so you told them.
Yes, I did.
You don't find that a little risky?
No, I trust my team. I feel like they needed to know.
Okay. I think we can trust them too. They seem reliable. I wanted to keep it compartmentalized as much as possible, but if you feel they need to be read in, then I think that's fine. I know we can trust them, but it's just I didn't want to have to make that call without you.
Yeah. I just in the end decided it's a good idea to trust my team and do what was right.
Okay, so one of the reasons why I didn't want them to be immediately involved was the step that comes next. So the remaining awake, I guess, members of Phi's leadership, we heard from Matthew Baker. Do you remember who Matthew Baker is?
I don't
No.
think so.
Danielle's boss, who's a cabinet member who reports to the president.
Okay.
He doesn't have powers. He's just a politician.
Okay.
Matthew Baker has requested a special investigator to figure out what happened. And he's going to be speaking to almost certainly you and probably Zack as well, because he was there. Since Callum and Edward didn't show up, they're probably going to avoid the questioning. Maybe. Maybe not. But the two of you are going to have to get questions, and if you guys know the truth, now you guys are both going to have to lie. And I wanted to avoid that as much as possible.
Oh, what do we... Okay. I see what you're saying.
I don't want to drag Danielle's name through the mud. I don't want to accuse her this early of being a Russian agent, but we need to conduct the rest of the investigation as quickly as we can. But this investigator is going to want to ask you guys questions within the next day or two.
Okay. And you just don't want me to say that I had anything to do with it, or...
Right. In Zack's case, I was hoping that he wouldn't learn of it, then he wouldn't have to lie. He would actually not know anything, but since you've already talked to him, I guess he'll have to lie too.
I see.
Yeah, the investigator's going to come ask you questions on what you know of this and whether you were involved, and we'll just tell him that we have no idea what happened. And hopefully by the time his investigation's nearing an end, we'll have an answer on whether or not Danielle was involved with Russia, and we can just wait until the effects of the medicine wear off.
Okay. I guess that sounds like a plan.
Okay. He says, you feel free to tell the rest of your team. We'll see if the investigator speaks with Callum and Edward. But you and Zack should expect him to drop by.
Okay. I will go discuss this with my team. So, team.
I'm gonna play innocent and dumb. I wasn't there.
I mean, should you tell us, those of us who were not there?
I guess just Jack. Zack.
Callum knows already, so because Callum had that camera. So only Edward doesn't actually know.
I was just saying, Callum is saying that if the FBI comes for him, he's not going to say nothing. Nobody know how.
Ain't no way, no how. So I just told Zack the plan because the other two aren't getting investigated.
Okay, why are we lying?
Well, Geoff told me we're lying because we don't want to drag Danielle's name through the mud just yet because they haven't gleaned the information yet from her.
Okay.
Yeah, just wants to be sure before we start telling everybody. So.
Okay. Interesting. So we're covering for Geoff right now. In drugging Danielle.
Yeah, and Danielle, I guess, if she's revealed that, or not revealed that she's a Russian spy, or revealed, sorry. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. That made sense.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but I mean, why do you trust Geoff right now if you, like, switched your allegiance last minute there? Like, you started to get to know Danielle and changed your mind, so now you're changing your mind again? I
don't know. I talked to him a little bit more, and I guess
did he give you
what
any...
he said made sense. He was just
did
saying
he give
that...
you any proof? Or was it all just by what he said?
Yeah. I mean...
I guess I never asked for proof. I guess that's something I could have done.
Well, because
I'm only 23.
Here's the thing, Jade.
If that's your real name.
No, he set you up. Because here's the deal, like, he set you up. So in the case that you were, like, on his side, and let's say you didn't even try to, like, stop it from happening, right? You're still this guinea pig that's gonna get interrogated by some agent. Like, no matter what happened, she gets drugged, agent comes looking, like, what's going on? So, I mean, Geoff kind of set you up for this in the first place.
I don't think that makes her a guinea pig. I think that makes her a stool pigeon.
Yeah, there you go. You're a stool pigeon to Geoff. So I'm just wondering, like, what he's saying here. Obviously, like, this should have been... I mean, this seems like we're just running through a playbook, right? Like, if something happens to Danielle, then they're gonna call the agent to come investigate, right? So that was...
Do you want to go talk to Geoff before we talk to the investigators?
I'm kind of suspicious. This is tough, I guess.
I'm in favor of going to Geoff.
Yeah.
I think we should have proof before we carry on with his lead.
I was going to say, like, I'll talk to Geoff, but I want to talk to him alone. I don't want to talk to him alone. So, yeah.
To our knowledge, Geoff only has mind reading.
He also has a mental attack.
Mm-hmm. Give me a nosebleed.
Yeah, 11 style.
All right.
He's only got mental power. So far as we know, he's also not super strong or something like that.
Right. I mean, he has maybe a slight bonus to defense, but not. He doesn't have super strength for sure.
Let's go beat up this cripple in a wheelchair, guys.
Yeah, no, he's... Yeah, we actually just made a joke about that in one of the previous episodes. You know, I was making a joke on X-Men, but he is not actually in the wheelchair.
Yes.
So I say, as a team, we talk to Geoff, because this doesn't sound right to me, what Jade's saying. So I say, and I mean, and if Edward wants to, like, completely stay out of this, because you can, since you didn't see anything, you know.
Well, at this point, like, the problem now, as what we're saying, is, like, I'm either in this conversation or I'm not, or
Yes.
I don't know what I'm staying out of. That's actually, you guys have to make that decision if I'm in this, because otherwise I can't make the decision to stay out. So...
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, like, if the investigation has to happen, right? Like, since you didn't actually see anything and we haven't actually told you anything, then we probably shouldn't tell you anything, so that you can't actually fail a deception check because you won't have anything to deceive with, like, right? So,
Yeah.
So okay, Callum, are you okay with going with Jade and I, or should it just be Jade and I?
Oh no, I want to go.
Okay, so I say we confront Geoff and pressure him on this, because it seems like he set Jade up, and then just see what we can get out of that. And I guess... Yeah?
I was just going to say, he decided to use me because I'm a thief, or I'm sneaky.
or because
But-
you're young and impressionable, and he knows everything about you, and he knows the buttons to push.
Por qué no dos?
Yeah.
I'm fine going and talking to him, so let's do it.
Okay, well, okay, so if we're pressuring him, what is our end goal here, other than... Because, like, it's either going to come to he convinces us to trust him, or if we don't trust him, it's like, what do we do at that point? Other than, like, expose him to the agent or something? But yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he has
Okay.
to provide us proof of why he did the thing
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah,
It feels like we're trying to find some traitor,
yeah.
and like whether it's Danielle or whatever else.
Double agent.
But
Some-
from Luke's point of view, it's like it doesn't matter who you pick. It's just always the other one is the traitor. I've got a story written for both.
I hope not. I hope not. I don't want that. That would be...
Well, we won't know. We won't ever know. Luke can
Yep.
keep it his dirty little secret.
I will tell you guys eventually what the plan was.
okay.
I like the
Yeah.
idea of was being the key point there of like, yeah, there was a plan. It was dead 5 minutes into every episode though.
Yeah,
Sometimes it is.
If you ever played D&D or anything like this at all, players always destroy the plan. Not their fault.
Yeah.
Just wandering around aimlessly trying to figure things out.
Sometimes the players go directly into the boss fight first and ignore all the warning signs that it's a trap, and you have to pivot.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Fudge.
The trap, we're here, like, we will spring your trap, we will fight you.
It's more fun that way. Okay, so we're gonna go chat with Geoff then.
All right.
Yeah, and safe word if he does like a mental attack on you is bananas.
No, pineapple.
Okay, pineapple.
Okay, kumquat it was. Got it.
Got it. Kumquat.
Zack, your nose is bleeding.
Bananas?
Pineapple?
Yo, it's kind of bananas. Your nose is bleeding.
You go back to Jeff's office.
Together.
He says, "Welcome, Golden Squad.
Hey, Geoff. Long time no see.
What do you want to tell me?"
Okay, Geoff, what is this you've set Jade up to drug Danielle?
She was the most capable to achieve this action. With Hannah in the room, we couldn't use her powers.
Yeah, but now, like, there's an agent coming to investigate Jade, and you knew this was going to happen, so why didn't you prepare her for that?
It was inevitable.
Okay, you think Jade's gonna be able to, like, get away with the interrogation and not foil whatever plan you have?
Hey, I could be deceptive.
No, I'm putting this on Geoff. Don't defend yourself right now. Geoff has to defend you. 'Cause if he's not willing to defend you, then something's messed up.
Don't you realize how incapable she is?
Okay, so what is this?
Yeah, I'm like, hey.
Is this intimidation?
I guess this is. I mean, I'm honestly questioning. I guess I haven't intimidated by suggesting anything yet. I don't know. I guess that could be.
You get to call it. It's intimidation or persuasion.
I want to try persuasion. I think
I
persuasion is
mean-
like we are approaching him as sensible people, not like kicking his door in and being like, "Tell us where she is."
Okay, you can each roll one of them.
Well, no, don't make Callum do that. He is bad at both.
Then you know, yeah.
I guess my tone came off a little bit more intimidating, but like I'd like to spin it persuading wise. But how do you persuade right here? Like, I mean, this is a line of questioning, so it's not really like
Listen.
a persuasion.
Yeah. We're a team. If you're bringing Jade into this, you're bringing all of us into it. The whole fold. Cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
And
So
wearing pajamas.
yeah, so you need to tell us like why you trusted Jade here, if you knew she was gonna have to go through some interrogation.
Okay, roll persuasion.
And what's going on with
Okay.
the whole, fire
Alright.
splitting thing.
So we're all rolling it.
It sounds like no. It sounds like just
Zack.
just Zack.
Callum can aid? Is that a thing? I don't know if aiding is
I
a
don't-
thing here.
You
Well,
can a teamwork persuasion, sure.
I have high social skills. I rolled an 18. I have a plus 10, so I got a 28.
Oh,
I have a +2 only, so that's why I was just gonna roll like an aid.
Okay, roll your aid.
16 plus 2, so 18. Math.
Okay. 28's already really good, and so that the bonus would maybe add a +2, so it'd be a 30. Okay, Geoff says,
We're very convincing. We've done so much for him in the past, and we're dashingly good looking.
he says, honestly, what I was thinking was she could handle it on her own. If for some reason the investigator gets suspicious, we could find out some other way to sweep this under the rug. It's some politics. Get him a reason, maybe read him in to Danielle specifically, quietly.
Wait, read him into Danielle, meaning you would like quietly tell him what your plan is?
Yeah, tell him that we suspect Danielle is a Russian agent, and it was us who did that.
Yeah, so... Okay, so that's your backup plan.
Right. Primary plan is just lie through our teeth.
But, okay, what do you think the chances that the backup plan is even viable are?
I mean, we've influenced some pretty high up members of foreign governments before, so...
Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, dude. Nat 20 plus 7.
He is telling the truth. He,
Okay.
as counter intel, they have been able to influence governments with bribery or blackmail.
So you figure that this agent will be more on Danielle's side, and you'll be able to convince him that it's for the best.
Yes, my only fear is that since the investigator was hired by Matthew Baker, and Matthew Baker and Danielle are close, that they won't be able to see Danielle in any light other than the hero that the public sees her. So that's why it's not my primary plan. It's my backup, but I hope we don't have to come. I hope it doesn't come to that.
Well, if you suspect this, Geoff, have you done any research into Matthew Baker?
What research are you referring to?
Like regarding Danielle and maybe potentially assisting her in this role that you suspect that she might be playing as a Russian operative.
You think Matthew Baker's an operative too?
Well, no, it's not that. It's that if you suspected that he would support her to the end, then it would make sense to just make sure he's not supporting her to that end as well.
It's unlikely due to his status in the government, but I would hope not many cabinet members report to Russia. But it's worth investigating for sure. It's been hours since Danielle has gone unconscious, so we haven't really got very far in the investigation yet, but I have a few analysts digging through a bunch of files.
Okay, I think two things before we can settle this discussion and know what we're going to do next as a team. Two things. One, can you refresh us on what you've done to get to this point, what you've learned to get to this point in taking this action? And then two, what is your plan of action going forward now that she's unconscious?
The first question you asked, what makes me certain of this? Using a device that you guys were able to acquire for me, I was able to look into her memories, and I found some interactions with government officials in Russia.
For just as a pause, that's like the Cerebro kind of device
Right.
where he can expand
Yes.
the... Yeah, okay.
It improved his ability for mind reading.
Right.
And he was able to use that to read her mind. He saw various dealings with her and Russian agents. And then he says, after I looked into her memories and I saw these dealings with these agents, I was able to pull some security footage of her in Russia. It was at the same time as a peacekeeping mission, but there were some times that she was unaccounted for during that mission, or during that summit, I guess. She could have been meeting a handler or various dealings, and we have seen evidence of Russia getting a hold of high-level U.S. secrets when we never discovered a leak for those details. So our thought is that it was someone with a high security clearance, and she fits that description.
Can I roll insight on that?
Yes.
Okay. I got a 16. plus 7, so 23. Just making sure he's not deceiving me. Us.
Sorry, what was your roll?
Total of 23.
Okay. From the things that he said and the things that you have found on your own, it seems legit.
Okay.
Nothing by itself is concrete enough to suggest that, like, for sure she's an agent, but there's a lot of dots that are drawing a picture that direction. And I'm not ready to call it yet. I want to just look into it, and I hope I'm wrong.
Okay, so what's your plan of action right now that she's unconscious?
We're digging through every piece of footage that we have of Danielle going anywhere near Russia. We're looking at her calendars and her the files that she has access to ensure that the files that Russia acquired were files that she had access to, and the timeline lines up for when Russia got it and when she accessed it. We're just checking whether or not any piece of information removes her as a suspect.
Okay. Can you mind read on her while she's unconscious?
Yeah, I think I could. I might need to use the device again, but I think it's possible, yeah.
Okay. I guess it's good having this talk. We're on the same page now. I was suspicious at first. What would you have us do? We report to Geoff, right? So
Yes,
Yeah.
he's your boss.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we can clear the special investigator. He's not likely to see our point of view due to him being hired by Matthew. But if we can't deceive him, then the next step is bribery or intimidation.
And we haven't had any interactions with these agents, so we don't know what types of questions or what their actually goal is with this, other than just like finding out who drugged her.
Yeah, that's the main line of questioning that I expect to be coming is who was, like, did you see anything? Did you hear anything? Do you know anything about what happened to Danielle? I'm not sure that they know that it's a drugging yet.
Geoff, do you have the ability to influence or alter someone's memories?
I wish. That would make life a lot easier in my role.
It's not even remotely possible? You've never tried it?
I could try. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit pushing a thought over distance is
Do it on me first. I watched the new Godzilla vs. King Kong movie, and that was awful. Geoff, please. Gotta get it out of my brain, man.
So my thinking is that, like, it might be worth trying, and I might be able to enhance your powers to make it, like, a possibility. I mean, against someone who's not powered or as, like, weak of mind, I don't know, might work.
to push a thought.
Well, no, to alter what someone remembers, right? So if the, like, as a plan C, like, let's say bribery and intimidation doesn't work, then maybe with the power of that device and my boosting.
Stranger things have happened. I'd be willing
Yeah.
to try that.
Okay, so that's like plan C. If that guy's gonna storm out, then maybe we can try to wipe his memory of some kind or alter his memory of some kind so that he doesn't have enough information to implicate anyone.
Yeah, I'd be willing to give that a try.
I don't think that we're all going to be in the same room during the questioning.
Oh, well, yeah, this is why, like, this is if everything goes south, we can stall the guy. Geoff
Jump
can
a federal
put the
agent
device on.
and then manipulate his memories. Okay, I see where we're going here. Yeah.
Well, only one person has to stall him while Geoff focuses on him, nearby with the device and me boosting him. So I don't think it has to be like a jumping, but maybe.
Throw
I don't
some
know.
coffee on his shirt.
Yeah.
Turn it into like a rom-com.
Make him forget everything he just heard and learned.
He just starts, like, drooling.
Oh no.
Too much.
Yeah. Okay, bring it on.
All right. Well, expect to see the investigator in the next day. Good luck. Hope we don't have to resort to... maybe we move this to Plan B, because it's an easy check to see whether or not this would work. I mean, worst case is nothing happens, and prefer that method to bribery or extortion.
Wait. I thought Plan B was bribery or distortion.
Yes, I'm saying maybe we make that Plan C.
Okay,
Hours first.
that's fine.
Mortal means
This is
second.
interesting to me that he wants to do the thing that he's never done before as Plan B.
Well, I mean, worst case scenario is not so bad, right? Worst case scenario is it just fails and the guy feels weird. But other than that,
I mean, I'm not there. I can't say.
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got really good insight checks, and I don't think Geoff has been using deception, so I have to trust him at this point. I rolled good on those insight checks, so I'm feeling pretty confident. Oh, Geoff is truthful.
Well, even if you roll bad, you should role play it as you thought you did good.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, right?
Okay, so we could fast forward to the investigator.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Cut away to us getting like breakfast or something before.
Yeah, what's Edward doing? Sushi, because we mentioned it like 17 times in the beginning episodes. You guys went to go get sushi every time.
Yep.
Times sushi.
And Starbucks, apparently.
No, we need to pick. We don't need to. We need to pick a new brand or something like that because we no reason to support it.
Buy Coke,
I can't believe Coca-Cola hasn't made it into any of the episodes.
right? We must have mentioned that much later down the line.
Yeah.
People understand it when they listen to this, but they won't understand it now, like where they're at now. Let's see, who is this investigator meeting first? Zack first.
Yeah, I guess the audience will never know that we just like tortured our DM by like randomly blurting sponsorships. Need to edit it all out.
I don't think I got to that part. Like, I don't remember listening to it in the edits. I don't think I cut it.
I'm pretty sure it was like from episode like 2. I mean, like, I don't know. I guess maybe not. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Because I remember laughing about the Coke thing, and I don't remember hearing it yet.
Yeah.
I'm not remembering it
to a
either.
number of podcasts. I've never heard Coca-Cola sponsor a podcast. I don't think that's a thing they do.
Yeah.
You can get pour something into a cup and be like,
Yeah, just make that the intro to the podcast, that sound. Oh my gosh.
Well, I think a lot of podcast advertisements about here's a product you've never heard of before. Like Coca-Cola's name ID is nearly 100% on planet Earth. So
Yeah, that's real.
here's an advertisement for someone who's never heard of Coca-Cola.
And it's the same in every language. Coca-Cola.
You know.
okay, well, I should give him a name.
Jackson Sanders.
Kieran Lowe.
What?
It sounds like a sugar alternative.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Or some weird, like, musician. I don't know.
Sounds like a made-up name.
Yeah, it sounds made up. Should go with Jackson Sanders.
Sure.
His name is Elon Musk.
Oh, no.
It's gonna be confusing. We have to alter it. It could be like Elon Musk.
Yeah, he's going to interrogate us in his truck.
I mean, I don't know if that guy seems like a kind of guy who would just sue for that sort of stupid bullshit.
Fudge.
Yeah. The first name it came up with was Kieran Lowe. I can go down the list. Freddie Rollins, Brody Brewer,
I like Brody. I don't like Brewer.
Brody Carver.
Brody Carver's not bad.
That's a good one. Let's go with it.
Brody Carver.
I'm going to carve this mystery
Carver.
out.
Like a turkey. All right, so he comes to you and he's like, I'm sure you've heard the news about Danielle and Andrea, and I'm here to try to figure out if I can narrow down exactly what happened to them and based on who's been around them and any meetings
Are we
that they
all in
might
the
have
same
had.
room?
Yeah, I was about
I was
to
gonna say,
who are you
who's he
talking to, bro?
talking to?
Zach, specifically.
Oh, to Zack alone?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
He calls
We're
you
alone.
into like
Like,
an office.
You gotta set the scene. So we're all sitting in the conference table, and
Yeah,
Carver
this
walks
guy just
in.
walks
and he's
into
like,
the-
you.
Yes, you're right. It's in my head. Can't you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so he calls you into his office. He works in a different building. He doesn't work at Phi. He's basically given a temporary office. Hell, we'll say he's working out of Danielle's office.
I was gonna say, we have an empty office right here, sir.
Yeah. So he's working out of Danielle's office, and he's calling people in to ask them questions about their relationship with Danielle and things like that. He's a middle-aged
Bro.
Brody, yeah. And he's He's wearing a suit. He looks like a government agent, kind of. He's a little bit thin, but still has some muscles. You could see, like, maybe he was in a military branch at some point. He's at some point had stopped doing that. He's not quite as in good a shape as he was when he was younger, probably. Yeah, he has light red kind of hair, clean shaven. So he introduces himself, Brody Carver, special investigator for the CIA.
I'm sorry. Just wanted to point out, you just described what's his face from CSI Miami.
Horatio Kane?
David Caruso. There you go. Look at that.
He takes off his sunglasses.
That's who's interrogating us.
Okay. It can be David Caruso. I'm okay with that. He's wearing sunglasses inside.
Yeah!
Yes.
CSI Miami actor. Love it. Okay. Sorry.
It's a little bit off, but it's close enough for what I was imagining. Horatio Kane. Yeah. I will shamefully admit I've watched every single episode of CSI Miami.
Wow.
Yes.
It's good stuff. You can't beat it.
I'm not sure I've ever watched an episode, so...
Not the first time. Like, sometimes the, like, little one-liners were completely ridiculous. Like, there was one where he said something like...
Sometimes they were. I got the impression of the show that was the whole bit, is that they were ridiculous every time.
No, I mean, sometimes they were like, haha. Sometimes they were like, roll eyes level. Like, there was one where he said something along the lines of, the guy was like, the dead body just doesn't get up and walk away. And then he said, they do if they got something to hide. You're like, come on, man. That's not even clever.
Okay.
Like, it should at least be like a pun. I think that's literally what it is, too.
Won't get fooled again.
Yeah. He calls you into Danielle's office, and he says, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of what exactly happened to Danielle. Can you tell me about your whereabouts over the last 2 days? And any interactions that you have had with Danielle?
Well, honestly, I haven't seen Danielle except for at the party. And I was there at the party, and that's the only interaction I've had with her.
Okay. Persuasion.
All right. I rolled an 8 plus 10 is 18.
Okay. He says, very good. That's what I have here, too. Did you know anyone who might want to cause harm to Danielle? I know that might be a stretch.
Yeah, it does sound like a stretch. I don't know, but it was really nice meeting her at the party. We honestly haven't had a chance to really talk to her much, and that was one of the first times we met her, and we really realized that she's doing something good. So, I just don't know a whole lot about Danielle. So it was really an honor to get to meet her at the party.
Do you know if she's had any dealings with or meetings with Russian agents?
Yes, in the past. She goes to Russia. I mean, I don't know what that's about other than just trying to get people on the same page for the same goal. But I don't know when the last time she went to Russia was. I think it was, the last I heard was just in the past, like years ago. But other than that, I don't know. However, we have been having a hard time with Russia lately, so...
Do you think it might have been Russia that did this to her?
Well, with what's been going on recently, it wouldn't be a surprise. We've really been having a hell of a time with Russia recently. We're not privy to what the upper leaders and members of FI get to do, so I don't know what Danielle does, but I know that Russia's a hot item for us right now. So if Russia's involved, I wouldn't be surprised.
Deception.
All right, I got a 17 on the dice, plus 10, that's a 27.
Okay.
Technically, Russia is involved.
Yeah.
But I think it may be Russia is a fat lie.
It's misdirection.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't say I think it may be Russia, I just said I wouldn't be surprised.
You would be surprised because you saw who did it.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, that's a fat lie. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Totally.
Jade's involved with
fat
Russia?
lie.
What?
Even then, like, a lot of this stuff is like, if you're being generally deceitful, it's time for a deception. Just because, I didn't say a literal lie. It's like, no. This is...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess just one more question. When you were having dinner with Danielle, did she do anything out of the ordinary, or Was there anything that happened that you wouldn't expect during the dinner?
No. Honestly, we just got to be in her presence and chat for a little bit. It was really just all chatting.
All right, one more deception.
All right, 15 that time plus 10 is 25. I have high social
Deception.
skills. Yeah, I got high social skills. I don't know how everyone else is going to do on this, but...
All right, he says, thank you for your time. I'll call you again if there's any other questions I have, but I don't think I'll be needing anything else.
By the way, am I in disguise right now?
You can be if you want to. I assume you guys, when you guys are talking to anyone outside Phi, they do not know your identity.
Okay, cool.
So if that changes, let me know.
Yeah, it needs to stay that way. Okay, just making sure, cause yeah, okay, cool. All right.
Jade.
Oh, actually, yeah. At the end, I just want to offer assistance, like to him, like in closing words, like, hey, Brody, like if you need help with anything, just let us know.
Of course, I might be able to take you up on that. I'm trying to figure out exactly how this went down, how one of our most powerful heroes was felled by some unknown means.
So, pause on, out of character. Is there a way for us to, in sort of, like, flatter him to reduce his, like, suspicion, to, like, reduce his ability to kind of, like, jump to the conclusion that, there's, like...
Hey man, that's a nice tie.
Yeah, no, so that's why, like, offering help, like, can we kind of reduce his ability, his what do you call that?
like
Suspicion, really. Because that's my goal with this right here, to kind of help the rest of the team out, like, try to make him feel comfortable and like we're on his side.
Yeah, I'll allow it, actually. So that will be like a misdirect. So what...
Misdirect, okay.
Let's do this as a persuade to see if he's actually going to get your help. And if you succeed, we could do something like a teamwork check on your friends when they're rolling to boost their rolls. Okay,
so roll persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That is like what my character's built for. So that was a 12 plus 10 is a 22.
He says, actually, your help would be greatly appreciated. I don't know a lot of the interactions with how these people know each other, and I'm fairly confident you're not involved due to your limited interactions with that dinner. I would love some help. So if you can give me any background on the people that I'm going to be interviewing and their relationship to Danielle, I think that would help me better narrow down exactly when this event occurred and exactly who it was that might have done it.
Absolutely, Brody. We're all on the same team, so just let me know.
He calls in a few other people. The only one that you had regularly interacted with at all was Andrea. Did you want to go through that interrogation as well?
What do you mean, go through that interrogation?
He does the same thing with Andrea that he did with you.
Okay. Do we know if Andrea's been briefed by Geoff?
No. Geoff didn't tell you.
Okay, so are you saying, should I listen in on this to potentially help her with her roles, or I don't know what her motivation is?
So he's basically questioning everybody. While you're sitting with him to go through the people, Andrea comes in and they start, yeah.
Oh, I see.
So did you want to go through the process of this same questioning line with Andrea?
Okay, so you're literally giving us the option to just hear that conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So Andrea comes in and he starts the same line. He's like, tell me about your relationship with Danielle and like where you'd been the last 2 days and your interactions with Danielle. Andrea mentions the dinner and she mentions that they had a few executive meetings together within the day before, like earlier in the day before the dinner, and that she had been nearby to Danielle for the majority of it. They shared lunch that day. They shared like many conversations throughout the day. And if you don't remember, guys, Danielle and Andrea are like best friends, and they have been their whole life. Or I guess since like 13 or 14 or something. So she goes over the dinner and said nothing really odd happened. There's no specific event that stood out to anybody. And throughout the time, Brody is asking these questions. Roll insight.
Rolling. I want to use my luck. I'm going to roll again. I roll a 6. I want to use my luck. Roll again. I got 17 plus 7, so 24.
He seems like he believes what she's saying. That he's not getting any kind of deceit from her.
Okay.
She continues that after the dinner, everybody went back to their residences. She showed up to meet Danielle for breakfast before work, and that's when she found Danielle passed out in her entryway.
Like to her house?
Yes.
Oh.
He thanks Andrea, and after she leaves, he asks you, he's like, do you know much about Andrea? Do you know her relationship with Danielle?
I just know that they've been at 5 forever. They work together. And if I'm not mistaken, Andrea works with, like, plants. I think that's right.
Have they ever had a falling out or anything?
I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. They just have been here way before me. And I think they've been here since the beginning of Phi. So I don't know other than that.
All right. We'll continue down the list. Jade is next.
Oh boy. I'm ready.
Okay. So you get called up to Danielle's office. Are you going to do anything before you go up? Mosey on up there?
Yep, just gonna mosey on up there.
Okay. You get up there. Brody's like, "Oh, have a seat." You see Zack sitting in the side of the room a little bit.
I wave at Zack.
I'm just smiling.
Brody says, "Do you two know each other?"
Oh yeah, we're on the same team. We're the Golden Squad.
He writes that on a piece of paper. So I'm investigating basically what happened to Danielle and Hannah, and I'm trying to see if there's any interaction, if anyone saw anything, trying to figure out exactly how this happened.
Yeah, for sure.
So I just basically like you to go over your whereabouts and any interaction that you had with Danielle and Hannah for the last 2 days.
Yeah, I just, at the party, got to know them a little bit better. I chatted a little bit with Danielle. Nothing super deep, but just hellos and meeting each other. And then we kind of went on our way.
Okay. So do you know anyone who might want to cause Danielle or Hannah any harm?
Bad guys. No. No, I mean, I haven't ran into anyone that I would know that would want to harm them. I'm pretty new to the whole superhero thing, so
All right.
yeah.
Deception.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
And this is where I can boost her?
Oh,
Yep.
I got a nat 20,
Or that.
and my deception is 4, so I got 24.
Okay. You could boost if you want to.
Oh, yeah. What do I do to boost?
So just roll persuasion.
Persuasion? Okay. Total of 23.
Okay. So you will feed into your background, like how Jade is trustworthy, how this statement might be true.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to help convince?
Yeah, it really seemed like you and Danielle were... Oh, wait. Sorry, I was a step behind. I was at the party. So he just asked if she knows anyone that wants to harm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jade's pretty heads down on missions with us. I mean, honestly, we don't really know what Danielle's doing most of the time, except just leading this organization.
Your power is teleportation, is that right? Jade?
I'm a teleporter, and I also have extra strengths, so I do a flex.
He's like, oh, impressive, and roll persuasion.
I got 19 total.
Okay, he's like, yeah, I've read your file. I'm envious of that skill set.
Yeah, teleportation is pretty great. It's gotten me out of some slippery things.
Have you heard of any cases where either current inmates or former inmates of Hannah might wish her harm?
No, can't say that I have.
Have you talked much with Hannah?
No, I talked more with Danielle. Hannah, I didn't think I talked to. I'm not having. This is a side. I'm not really having any memory of talking to Hannah at all, but I might have, but I'm not.
No, you share like one sentence with her, I think.
Okay. Yeah, super brief encounter with Hannah, but like, yeah, it wasn't
Okay.
much.
Persuasion?
This is interesting because, like, I don't know that we've ever learned about Hannah and her inmates at all.
She's the prison warden.
I know, but we've never really dug into that, you know?
I got 8 total.
That could have been a fun little side thing to do. Just go check. What is up with all her prisoners?
Yeah, we never looked into that, you know? We literally have no idea, like, what Hannah's all about.
He says, so you had dinner this whole time, you were sitting right next to Hannah, and you just didn't talk to her?
Oh, I never got to boost her on that one.
Too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
I
I was too distracted with the truth of it all.
Yeah, I was mostly getting to know Danielle, and then the other person that was sitting next to me. I just, there wasn't time, I feel like, at the party to chat with her more than I did.
Out of character, was Hannah actually at our table?
Yes.
Okay.
Jade was in between Hannah and Danielle.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Hannah was on the other side of Danielle, and I was next to Danielle, but I was sitting in between them.
Like it's like a clock, I guess. It's Danielle 12 o'clock. You're at 1 o'clock. Hannah's at 2 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Your original seat is 4 o'clock.
Is this a round table?
Sure. Equality. The Knights of Phi. Yeah. Zack, and then Harry, Geoff, and then Andrea.
Yeah, I'd say that like I spent more time talking to Danielle, so I just ran out of time to chat more with Hannah before, everybody started mingling elsewhere.
Did you have any issues with Hannah in the past, or do you have any history of friends or family as inmates?
No?
Deception.
I'll boost that.
Inmates in general or inmates of Hannah?
Well, he didn't say of Hannah.
It's true, but it was the context.
Yeah.
Is it you said deception, right?
Yeah.
15 total?
What's Zach's roll?
What am I rolling? I guess it doesn't matter. My deception and my persuasion are the same. I got a total 15. I also got 15 total.
That's funny.
I rolled a 5.
He says, from your record, I don't see an employment history. What did you do before? Like, how did you make a living in your early years? What did you do?
A family business.
Feel free to jump in, Zach, if you want to try to steer this different direction.
Oh,
My
yeah, it's one of those things. I want to let her speak. Fine.
Well, I'm only 23, so for a while, my brother was taking care of me, and probably says in my file that he was deceased. He's deceased, and after that happened, I joined Phi to investigate his death, his murder.
And you, that was your first case, then, the Fixer.
Correct. Yeah.
Have you visited the Fixer since that happened? I'm sure it'd be hard to forgive someone like that.
Oh, I definitely don't forgive him. I didn't. Yeah.
Have you visited him?
No.
Out of character, I'm pretty sure we did.
Oh, we did?
Some of you did. I don't remember if Jade was there.
I don't
Yeah.
remember either.
I need to go to the notes.
You 100% did. I just don't know if Jade was there.
Yeah.
I don't recall that at all.
You guys were looking into the benefactor.
Benefactor. Oh,
I
yeah.
wonder if Jade had
Introduced
gone to bed
villains.
when we did that.
Yeah, it could have been.
I might have
Mentioned
been
by
tired that
the
night.
Fixer as someone he was doing something for. Not many details here. Yeah, he talked about
You were trying to figure out more details on who the benefactor was.
It says Zack cracks the technology and is able to interact with the body. He looks into the phone of the dead man and finds correspondence with the benefactor after the warehouse raid and a few other times earlier. Geolocation indicates the general direction of where the benefactor was before the phone was turned off. Those are the last notes we have on the benefactor.
That was after the second meeting with the Fixer. The first one was at the warehouse. Well, I guess that's the second one. The third one was at...
Really a meeting at a warehouse if we just get in a fight?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's a meeting. The second time you've seen the Fixer was at the warehouse.
Very contentious Zoom call.
Yeah.
The squad visits the Fixer in the powered prison facility. Zack reveals his identity to the Fixer and asks who he was working for. He tells them he only delivered tech to the fence and a mysterious woman. Edward describes Mary Miller, and the Fixer says it could be her. Edward thinks Mary may have been the one to break into his apartment.
Yeah, that was the meeting. No mention of Jade.
I don't remember that.
So at least Edward and Zack were there. Okay, so
I guess we'll know when we listen to the episode.
or we can retcon it however you'd like. Did you go or did you not go? Oh,
I couldn't face him, so I did. I'll just say I didn't go because I was too angry, and I was afraid that I might do something that 5 would not like.
Yeah, and actually I did go for the team to talk to the Fixer when he was being held here.
Okay. Brody asks if you obviously still have a problem with the Fixer for what he did. Are you looking for revenge?
Is he asking me that now that I just spoke, or he's asking her? Okay.
Oh, so that you're saying that to Brody?
Yeah, I was backing her up by saying I went and saw the Fixer just to kind of, ensure her story there.
Roll persuasion.
Okay. I had 15 total.
Okay. He says, Jade, are you seeking some type of vigilante justice against the Fixer? He's been locked up for his crimes.
Wait, hey, Brody, what does this have to do with Danielle and Hannah? Can you let us know if you know something?
Well, who's standing in the way of someone with Jade's abilities getting to the Fixer?
Wait a second. Wait.
Oh, you're saying... Oh, okay, I see what you're getting at.
So yes, his conclusion is Hannah was getting in the way.
He thinks that I had something to do with Hannah because
Gotcha.
she's in the way of me getting to the Fixer. Would be in the way of me getting to the Fixer. I can't talk. Sorry.
Jade, would you try to kill the Fixer if you could?
Who?
I can't lie that it has crossed my mind many times.
Yeah, but you wouldn't put Hannah in danger to do that, right?
Oh no, definitely not. I know that he's, serving his time like he's supposed to, and he better stay and rot in that jail forever, but...
Brody, you bring up a good point, but, Jade's been pretty heads down doing the missions with us. I never crossed my mind that she was thinking about that, so...
Okay. I don't know where to land on this one.
Well, we're both trying to convince Brody to stop that line of,
We'll do persuasion for both of you.
Absolutely, we will. Okay, I want to use my second luck, so that will put me down to 1 luck. I'm going to roll again. I only rolled an 8 on that one. My new roll, 17 plus 10, so 27. I'm down to 1 luck.
I got 12 total.
Can I throw her a luck?
Your last one?
I'm not going to throw her a luck. I think it's fine. She's got 12. I got the 27 to boost her. What does that put her at, 14?
With 27, I'll boost... So it's 2 for a low success, and it's usually 5 for a high success.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we'll do a 5.
Okay. Save my luck for someone else.
So 5 plus 12, you got 17? He says, okay, yeah, it's a bit of a leap to go from wanting someone dead to willing to hurt the innocent to get there. It's a little bit too coincidental for me that you're sitting next to Hannah this entire time. You don't talk to her. We'll look into that a little bit more, but I think you're free to go.
Yep, let me know if there's anything else I need to... let me know if you have any other questions, and good luck on your investigation.
All right. Yeah, and we'll just end that. You don't have to sit through any more interrogations, Zack.
Oh, so he's not interrogating Callum or Edward?
No, he doesn't call either of them.
Cool.
But I'm sure me being absent could provide a lot of great insight.
Is there anything you guys want to do after the interrogations or anything?
Should we meet back up with Geoff and let him know how it went?
I need a second to actually consider that. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Is everybody else good?
Well, we don't want to go tell Geoff or anything that we're done, or
I mean, I'm
Okay.
good.
oh, wait. Okay, we can go on to the next thing, whatever that is.
Okay. So, Jeff's actually waiting nearby because he wanted to check in on the investigation remotely,
Sit rep.
in case you guys didn't pass your checks.
Okay.
So he's like nearby outside the office, whatever. And his office not very far from Andrea's or from Daniel's office anyway, so it's not that unusual that he's there. And he meets up with you guys and he asks like how to go.
Just as an aside, like, part of me wants to try to dig into Andrea's like whereabouts and doings too after that questioning. But okay. Anyway, yeah. So
You are the
I mean, yeah, but it's like that would take. I feel like that would take a bunch of time, and it might not even be necessary. So, Geoff, I think it went fine. I don't think he is suspicious of us.
I think he was still a little bit suspicious about me. So if you can, persuade him, Geoff, that he doesn't need to look into us Golden Squad anymore, that would probably be best.
He says, let me see if I can get a read on him from here and see if he...
Do you need a boost, or are you good with the...
He says, I think I got a pretty good read from here. He's cleared you, Zack. He's listed Jade as a follow-up.
Regarding Hannah?
Relating to Hannah, yes. So there may be follow-up. He's got the wrong idea, but he's got too much of the right idea. I'm torn. Should we let this take its course?
What, let him...
Should we let him go down this line of questioning? Or should this investigation continue with what we have? He's going down a route that may lead him back to the right one.
I mean, if we can throw him off,
I think Geoff wants to rebrew him.
yeah, do it.
All right, let's give it a try. Because he's looking up Jade's history as we speak.
Do you want a boost?
Yeah.
And he's definitely not going to like my history. I mean, I'm a criminal, so...
Yeah, if he starts to realize he doesn't like the coincidence of Jade sitting next to Hannah. He doesn't like not knowing the full history of Jade. And your relationship with the Fixer is troublesome. So, yeah, let's try it.
Okay, I can give you a boost, Geoff.
And I can try this device on and see if it'll boost me along with you and see if we can get enough power to try this memory manipulation. Okay. What'd you roll for your... We'll do...
What am I rolling?
Treat it like an attack for your...
Do I? I mean, what is my boost? My boosting is just a thing I do. It's like the... Oh, I mean, however you want to do this, I guess. That's fine.
Yeah, just... I think all your boosting stats are the same.
Yeah, just a flat 5 or whatever.
I think it was...
Resistible? Oh, no, that's... Yeah.
Okay. And it is... We'll do close range, right? So, so it's, I guess if you touch him, it's good enough. So, it'll take your hero point to do it. Because you don't have boost to the stat that he's going to need.
Oh, really? Oh! Oh, yeah, that's right, because I would never need to do that.
So if you want to, you need to boost
I think
his...
this is really fun, and I think that this could lead to more fun things in the future, so I'll use my hero point, because Geoff's never done this, so if it succeeds, I think it'll be really interesting. Okay.
So he says, I've never felt this before. This is really unusual, but I think it worked. He's changed his line of thinking. It's entirely a different topic now. He's no longer thinking about Jade and how to investigate her further.
Wondering if we just turn Geoff into a bad guy.
Just now.
Well, I mean, like, if he starts using that to, like,
A bad
wipe
Earth
people's
guy.
memory. Yeah, exactly.
I think we're in the clear. I got a 19 too. That was a good roll. I think we'll end that section and we'll move on to the next. By the end of the day, you receive a report from Brody that cleared you and Jade. Also, he included a few other names that were cleared, including pretty much everybody at the dinner. He's still looking into Harry, was the only other one at the dinner that he wasn't certain about. But that's, you don't have a lot of details as to why. Okay, so that day passes. Both Hannah and Danielle get transported to Frylock's to stay both out of the public eye and to like maintain their health, I guess. Do you guys remember Frylock's?
That's the same facility that made the drug that drugged them.
Yes.
Yeah, undercover.
It's also the company that set up all the labs within Phi, too. They've been like longtime partner with Phi. Geoff gets back to you that it's looking like someone has been trying to frame Danielle. It doesn't look like she has anything to do with Russia, that maybe she was being set up. Set up is the best possible explanation. Or she's just so good at hiding her tracks that he can't find any more evidence of her being an agent. And then he thinks it's not necessary for her to be unconscious anymore, so just now waiting for the meds to wear off. Okay, last chance. Anything you want to do?
Is Callum and Edward with us?
Yeah.
At this point?
You can choose whether or not Edward is informed yet.
Well, I feel like he should be at this point because, like, the rest of us know. And
Yeah, you guys have been cleared, so if you wanted to tell him now.
Might need a good lawyer.
Give him $1 first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Edward should be briefed, and then I guess the only other thing I'd be curious about is like what Geoff has been up to. Oh wait, okay, so he just looked into everything he could and couldn't find anything. So
Yes, his analysts look into Danielle's files, and they found some inconsistencies with Danielle being the one who passed Russia this information.
okay, like how is that?
Like the file was not accessed by Danielle before it was given to Russia. So, like, how could Danielle have given it to them if she didn't access it before they got it?
Well, how then do they know who accessed the file?
Yes, they have a list of all of the people that accessed it within Phi, but
Oh, okay.
it was not like you could.
Yeah.
Nobody at Phi had it before Russia had it. So how could Phi have given it to Russia?
Are not those people suspect now, then?
Well, no, I'm saying like 0 people accessed it at Phi, and then Russia had it, and then people at Phi accessed it.
Okay, gotcha.
That's funky.
Yes. So inconsistencies. They don't say for certain that she's not an agent. Maybe in this example it was someone else, but it hints that she may not be related to Russia. At least not as an agent, as a spy or whatever. Anything else? We good?
I think so.
Okay. 2 days after the investigation, you guys are in the office going through some old files and filing paperwork and things like that, and you hear an alert come on the line, like an emergency situation for all agents of Phi. There's been an explosion at the powered prison,
oh no,
and several inmates are missing,
including the
Well.
fixer.
including the fixer.
Oh, I knew it. Called it.
So there are 8 high-profile inmates that have escaped. Most notably among them, Jackson Carr.
The Beagle Boys.
No, the deeper voice?
We said the Beagle Boys.
The Beagle Boys?
Come on, DuckTales. Anybody?
No, I haven't seen DuckTales in like 10 years. I know the song though.
Probably DuckTales.
Woo! Yeah. The Beagle Boys. No, I'd have to look that one up. I do not remember the Beagle Boys from DuckTales.
Okay, well, somebody out there got it and thought it was
We'll love that reference. They'll be like, yeah! They're gonna buy you a coffee on Ko-fi right now.
fun.
In 6 months, you can expect a coffee from good old listener Steve right there. See you.
It's always Steve. We need a new default name.
Frank. If there's anyone named any of the character, if there's an Edward, Callum, Jade, or Zack, you guys basically owe us a
Oh, yeah,
coffee.
that is a thing I've heard of people doing as a part of a sponsorship.
Is they get to be an NPC name if they give a sponsorship.
Yeah, I have that too. I actually have that
Oh, you
as
do?
a...
You do have that? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Mhm. If anyone, nobody's done that because we have 22 subscribers, by the way. We're almost up to 400 views.
That's
Nice.
pretty neat.
Let's go.
So anyway, so among the people who have escaped, the most noteworthy, Jackson Carr. If you guys recall, way back when, he was the person who attacked the White House and killed some of the leaders of Phi back in the day, back in the very first really massive, super-powered attack. He didn't kill the president, but he got close. He was stopped by Danielle and Hannah, but he did some pretty heavy damage and really damaged the public trust in superheroes back in the late 70s. So at this point, he's an older dude, but yeah, he has escaped. He has a water-bending power. The Fixer is among the people who escaped. I guess you'll be happy to know that not among the people that escaped was Morph. So Morph did not escape. He's still there. So Jackson Carr, and the Fixer both made it out, and 6 other higher profile. I can give you their powers if you like, and their aliases. So there is the Jack. He was referenced fairly early on, but he was never given a name. His power is that he can teleport to an object. You spoke with Gabe about it the first time you met Gabe. Gabe had mentioned that he had just caught some difficult to catch teleporter who could teleport to a totem. The Jack was known to use playing cards as his totem, so he would throw a playing card somewhere and then teleport to the playing card.
Like a weird Gambit kind of dude.
They don't explode.
I was gonna say Gambit and Nightcrawler had a baby.
Yeah, right. That's a good way to put it. So he's known as the Jack. There's Dreadnought. Could think of him a little bit like the Juggernaut, but he doesn't have weird momentum powers. He's just a big dude who's pretty strong. There's Sludge, who is a acid spitter, I guess you could say. He can excrete this acid and cut his way through things with it. There is someone with powers somewhat similar to Callum called Free Fall. Those are the highest profile. There's lesser known ones too. I don't have names for these ones because I ran out of time, to be honest.
You said 8.
Yes. I didn't give them names, is why I was gonna. Okay, you guys can help me come up with names. So this next guy, his ability is he has telekinetic powers as it relates to bones.
Bone Shaker.
I like it.
Bone
Shaker.
Too close to what I can do.
Yes, but only bones, not books.
That feels better somehow.
Yeah, well, because are bones more common than books?
I don't know, but it feels like if you're going to try to hurt another person.
They have bones, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Number 8 has the ability to generate basically a spiky, like a porcupine almost, around their body. Or here's a good example: the Hellraiser guy.
Pinhead.
Pinhead, yes. I can't call him that, but he basically has the Pinhead head. But he could generate it. He could turn it off too, so he doesn't have to have that. But he's the human porcupine.
But we call him Pin Face.
Pin Face, right?
Oh my gosh.
Pin Dude. Yeah.
We'll call him Pentacular.
Fantastic. Yeah. Okay.
Pinnacle.
There you go. Pinnacle.
There we go.
Okay. Before we get sidetracked, I wanted to go back to the book thing because my brain just thought of this. Does a wallet count as a book?
No.
But
unless it's made of paper.
Hear me out. It's got leather wallet, and the money inside is paper.
So,
Well,
yeah.
so
The breakdown. So he can control paper. And
technically money's not made of paper.
the reason why books are used instead of paper is because books, they basically count as one. So the limit is he could control like 6 or whatever pieces of paper, but 6 pieces of paper aren't going to get him very far. Where he could control 6 books, and that's just like a heavier, more useful thing to.
I was just saying he'd be a really good pickpocket.
I can steal 6 of your dollars.
I mean, this is where the technicalities of the power get strange, because technically money is not actually made out of paper.
Some money is.
Also, we live in such a cashless society now.
He can take your paper straws.
Take your business
And
card.
receipts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paper
Or their
business
brains.
cards. Yeah.
So devious.
Like the little like malicious things that Edward could do.
Dude, he's just lobbying for like debit cards to be made out of paper.
Yeah. He's leading the like movement away from plastic.
Yeah, it's a security and environmental thing.
Everyone needs to switch to paper products. I have no stake in this.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wow.
And then there's a few lesser. So those were like the high profile dudes. And there was 2 more. I'll do 3 more actually. Lesser known guys that were in there for
Petty crime.
lesser crimes. Yeah. There's. I mean, to be locked up in this prison is pretty bad. But they weren't like murdering people left and right.
We should have like taken a moment to try to refortify that. We just weren't thinking. He's like, it's your last chance, guys. We're like, that means something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the last 3, one of them has the ability to liquidify solids temporarily.
Uh-huh.
So if you could think of like they can turn the dirt to quicksand for a little while, or use that to get through a wall or a barrier or something like that. So it doesn't make it quite. It's still like effort in getting through it, and they can only do it to inanimate objects, so that people can't be liquidified.
Okay, this was going to be a question of mine because that sounds horrifying to do to
Yeah.
a person.
Inanimate objects can be liquidified. I don't have a name for this person.
The liquidator.
That's amazing.
Callum's getting punch drunk tired.
There it is.
Coming up with these on the top of his head.
Bone Shaker.
Bone Shaker is like a Pathfinder spell.
The liquidifier. Sorry, no. The liquidator. Yeah.
Liquidator.
The liquidator. Okay. Then
Gonna liquidate your assets.
Liquidate your ass.
also, there were 3 more who escaped. A Yakuza enforcer with devastating elemental abilities, an illusionist magician with possible ties to a satanic cult, more of a psych patient than an inmate, but in need of power nullification nonetheless. And finally, an elemental mercenary with a focus on robbery, not too dissimilar from the Fixer. Okay, so those are the, 11 total people that have escaped? Did you guys want to try to get there and do anything about it? It has been, the explosion has gone off recently, but a lot of the people have had a decent amount of time to escape. So it's been maybe 30 minutes or so since that explosion has gone off before you're notified of it.
Well,
I don't remember if I told you what the name of the prison was. I don't know if I made the prison have a name. I was thinking about something funny, since it's on Rikers Island. I was thinking of naming it like the Picard prison or something. But
number 1 prison.
Oh man. Number 1 prison.
I feel like we would how long did you say it took us them to notify us? I feel like that's something that we would get notified a little faster than.
yes, it was not a super quick turnaround on the notification. So 30 minutes before you're told that an explosion has gone off, and alarms start going off at 5.
Ridiculous.
Yes.
Somebody sabotage it.
Well, obviously that explosion didn't go off.
Well, yeah, but like
I meant
somebody asked,
sabotage. I meant sabotage, like getting us the information.
Oh, the network's compromised.
Everybody roll insight.
Oh, natural 20. Burr,
Natural
burr, 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 burr.
2.
Yeah, my total is 10.
26 for Callum.
Pretty sure people are at that prison.
Yeah.
There's people.
My
I got
total
14.
is 22.
What's your bonus to insight, Callum?
Plus 6.
With that, you can piece together that there are some pieces that don't line up here. 30 minutes is a long time to be notified. Definitely.
Yep.
And the fact that this happened while Hannah was away is also very suspicious.
I mean, that's the part that makes the perfect sense to me. Suppresses all their powers, and then, oh, look at that. Time for prison break.
Were the guards on the prison powered?
No. They're
Because
normal.
Normally,
Yeah.
Yeah. Because normally Hannah's there to take away powers, so there's no point in having powered guards.
Yeah, they just have normal prisoner control. Like, they don't even have guns. They have, like, tasers and batons.
What if Hannah needed a day off? Fun.
The way Hannah's power works, she has a short-term and a long-term nullification. The short-term is an area effect around her. You can roll to overcome it, but It's fairly strong, so you have to get good rolls. The long-term nullification, she has to basically just like cast on you over and over. And usually what happens is you're affected by the short-term one, and then she'll just try over and over on the long-term one until she gets it to work. And the long-term one it lasts weeks, but the downside is that it can't be used en masse. So she'll have to like recycle.
Only select few.
Yeah, recycle, like do a few inmates at a time, get long-term nullification, and then it'll wear off eventually, and then she'll redo it. So she spends a lot of her day reapplying long-term nullifications for the inmates that are more risky.
Sounds like we really shouldn't have knocked this person unconscious for an extended period.
It also sounds like somebody knows about this on the inside and set this up. Right? Because no one knows that Hannah's out unless
except for
they're
the people that have been, getting cast on her continuously, and then suddenly she's not coming around anymore.
Yeah, but they're all locked up.
Right.
So, I mean, as far as the information that she's out and not doing this, that information got leaked.
Yeah, there is something definitely that doesn't add up. But there are also inmates escaping. So what do you guys want to do?
Go catch them.
I mean, do you want us to just like pick a path for next time?
Yes, right, because that'll help me in planning. I was like, I could plan both paths, but
Oh, well, we should probably go to the prison and
try to contain as much as you can.
yeah, that's what I would
Control,
imagine.
contain, and hopefully find out what happened to cause it.
Okay.
I mean, I think that directly that's what we should do, but at the same time, I think we should have like at least a little something thrown towards protecting Hannah.
At Phylox?
Yeah, like protecting Phylox. I'm almost not sure if it makes sense for me to like call in a favor to have like some extra security or something at Phylox.
Yeah, both her and Danielle are still at Phylox unconscious.
Yeah. So I figure if this sort of coordinated attack on the prison, they're capable of doing that, then I don't think Phylox is necessarily safe either.
That's actually a pretty good point.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense? Like, can I like call in? I can't think of a good favor to call in. I'm not really sure what's available to me, but
The
Yeah.
National Guard.
Jackson Carr literally took out like half the Secret Service by himself. Although that was like 40 years ago or whatever. 50 years ago. He is an old dude now. But so is Danielle.
Perhaps he only wishes to live out his life in quiet retirement, and he's learned the error of his ways.
Yeah.
So let's back. Does Geoff? He has like a giant Cerebro thing now, right?
Giant. It's basically like the Magneto helmet.
Okay, never mind then. It's not something like it is like in Cerebro, where we could ask him to like, hey, can you find these people who have got escaped?
No, it's not locating at all. It's.
Does anybody in Phi have special locating powers?
That's a good question.
Also, where's our boy Sonny at?
Sonny!
He's available.
Yeah, we got questions for him. But that maybe could also be for, I don't know, we're trying to pick a course, but...
I feel bad because I didn't have enough for you this session.
I understand. I was trying to do my best of the right balance of not saying too much, but occasionally chiming in with a joke, just so I'm still a participant. I hope I wasn't too distracting, so...
And this concludes episode 39, Truth and Reconciliation. Thanks for taking the time to listen to our show. As always, you can reach out to us on your favorite social media. I make an effort to respond whenever we get a new message, so definitely say hi there. And let us know what you think of Renegades. In the next episode of Golden Squad, they try to contain the jailbreak, and they learn of a powerful new ability. Find out what on the next Golden Squad.